My name is Agni Sharman and I run a taxi service headquartered in Chennai, but we have services across Tamil Nadu. We are a fleet of about 400 plus cars across Tamil Nadu and about 25 people inside the office. But when the whole story began, there were no 25 people. It was a bedroom operated company with just 2 people. And exchanging emails, following it up with emails, replying on time was very easy because just 2 of us logged into the same email ID, which was a Gmail. And then later on, when we started adding more cars, adding more clients, adding more teams, it slightly became difficult because I had to pass on the credentials to completely new recruits. And that was a big challenge. I was looking for solutions where we can integrate multiple email IDs into one. And that's when I came across this term called shared inbox. When I started digging for those details, I came across Zoho TeamInbox, which was exactly what we were looking for. Individuals have their own IDs, but they are sharing one common email ID where clients are making emails into, and anybody in the shift can reply. So today we are 3 shifts, 8 people are handling sales a single email ID. For the outside world, it is a single email ID that they have to contact, but then it's multiple people in multiple shifts replying. That was an awesome feature. I found Zoho TeamInbox was having a much better UI, very easy to understand screen. So there was no much of time needed for training people on about what these different parts of the screen mean and all that. So that was much easier to deploy and explain to our staff to start using right away. Features in Zoho TeamInbox that I loved, yes, I love every feature. I don't know which one I specifically should be highlighting about. Everything is equally good and most important for small businesses like me, for any business in that case. But the most I loved is in my previous way of handling, where I give my credentials of the same email ID to 6 different people, I wouldn't really know who is deleting, who is replying, who replied, unless and otherwise they specifically mention the name and the signature. But here, the signature is automatically picked up from whoever is logged in and replying. Second, nobody can meddle with it by deleting a mail and you hide it from the rest of the gang. I have the control, so I am the only one who can delete any mail from the trash, and that's a very key security feature. Even if somebody wants to play fool around with, they will be able to delete it. It's getting logged saying that this particular person deleted at this time, and it's still lying in the trash box. And I as an admin can actually go in and check that he deleted at that time. So that is a security feature. Not that we have teams that want to deliberately delete, but even if it's accidental or deliberate, it's a security feature, and it's very, very important for any business and business owners. Zoho TeamInbox also helped in improving our efficiency and productivity 2-3 ways. One, it's like there's a mail coming in and we want to discuss this with another team member who is actually in a different city or not in the office at that time. We usually remove the client from the to or CC and then reply to my team members asking questions about, oh, can we give this rate or can we do this, taking permissions. All that was cut. The same email, we have a discussion box where the team collaboration happens. We can actually have an internal discussion with the rest of the team where I can actually say, okay, this is a repeat client and he's asking for a discount. Shall I give it? Do I have an approval from you? And I tag my sales head, and he would get an alert on his phone if he's out of office, or if he's in office, he's on his laptop, he will still get an alert and he will be able to reply immediately. So all these discussions happening in the same email separately in a private area where it's not exposed to the client is awesome. So my team members, as a junior level salesperson, is able to take permission and reply accordingly. And the best part is when the junior person replying to the email and say he has done the draft of the reply email, he can actually share it to the rest of the team, either his colleague or his team leader, and share and collaborate and check whether it is okay or they want to make any changes into it before they send it. And that's awesome. Simply awesome. The other feature that I love about TeamInbox is that we basically use a single email ID, which is client interface, mailbox@agnisharman.com, which is our common mail ID for any clients, corporate, retail, anyone. Once the mail lands into inbox, it's a group mail which is shared among different users. So within the sales team, we have people who attend only to corporate clients, people who attend only to tourism companies, people who attend only to the retail customers. So it is easy for them to assign that particular mail to a particular team member and take ownership from there. It's not that anybody else will miss it. they are still able to watch it and able to correct this particular sales executive if there's a wrong information that's in mail and all that. Say for instance, there's another mail which is commonly coming in, and it is a retail client who has complained about something, and this calls for an escalation. Then we use something called labels, where apart from assigning to our own people, different salespeople taking ownership of the email, we also mark it with labels so they understand whether it's priority or non-priority, whether it's important or not. The moment I mark it as escalation, the top management starts watching the email, and if necessary, they will interfere. The whole purpose of actually getting into any automation tool is to make life easier, where you can actually get rid of unnecessary jobs where I don't need my attention. So rules helps in that way. Say for instance, my finance team, they have a separate mailbox where all the mails related to the purchase, supplier purchase, invoices, alert from bank or alert from FASTag, where my vehicle crosses a particular toll gate, there is a receipt coming in through email, could be segregated into separate folders than cluttering the inbox. So where we use something called rules, automated rules, where the team inbox would identify this email as a particular email from FASTag company about a toll. It will push it into the folder called FASTag, where it will automatically mark it as red and assign it to the particular junior executive who is supposed to be watching or auditing it. So after setting up all the Zoho TeamInbox, everything, the biggest challenge or the most worrying part for me was migrating my existing data from Google Mail into Zoho TeamInbox. A few lakhs of emails, a lot of attachments and purchase orders and all that. But then with the help of the Zoho TeamInbox team, it was a few steps, and we got it set up, and overnight all the data could migrate in a few hours time, and everything reached Zoho TeamInbox to the group mail ID without much hassle, without any loss of data. Thank you so much to the Zoho TeamInbox team for helping me do this.